Life, they say, is all about making your own choices. But what if I told you that I could persuade you simply by saying something you didn't expect me to say? When you think of persuasion, what images come to mind? Some people may recall commercials urging them to buy a specific product, whereas others may recall a political candidate attempting to persuade voters to vote for him or her. Persuasion is a powerful force that has far-reaching societal consequences. Consider how many people have been taken advantage of simply because they were persuaded that the services they were willing to sell them would meet their needs. In contrast, the opposing seller's persuasive influence was merely an illusion for the buyer, and in the end of the day, one triumphs over the loss of the other. Persuasion, on the other hand, is not limited to market circumstances. It is also noticeable in friendships. Here's an excellent example. You recently got a call from a good buddy telling you that he is going to start learning martial arts. On the surface, you may agree or disapprove of his actions, but this is far from the case. But suppose you agree to his decision, and as time passes, you realize how much they enjoy the sport, and they offer you their honest opinion about it. And at some point, the more you absorb the following experience, the more you consider going to the opposing sport or activity will strengthen your relationship and make it sufficient. That sounds good for the time being, doesn't it? As you can see, that single example exemplified the persuasive power of influence. Your friend expressed enthusiasm for their activity and gradually persuaded you to join them. Persuasion, in some ways, is a type of art that can be used to manipulate or guide someone in the right direction. Consider this. Typically, in a conflict, everyone wants to prove a point in order to persuade others to understand his ideals and goals. However, this brings with it a problem. What if no one pays attention? What if no one notices? And this is where manipulation comes into play. Manipulation is the exercise of harmful influence over others in order to create an imbalance of power and take advantage of their frail will. The ability to manipulate is powerful. It can allow someone to achieve great materialistic wealth and dominance over others. Niccolo Machiavelli was a Renaissance-era political philosopher. In his most renewed work, The Prince, he states, "It is better to be feared than loved, if one cannot be both." He claims that fear is a better motivator than love, making it a more effective tool for leaders. But if love and acceptance aren't the only ways to persuade a group of individuals, is manipulation and wealth then the best answer in this misunderstood society? Or is it possible that a persuading mindset that pleases everyone will never exist? People differ in that some are born leaders who can balance all aspects of persuasion, while others are simply individuals who blindly follow the opposing laws of society. But realistically, is there a balance between what's wrong and what's right? If everyone in this society has the freedom to speak whether they choose, what do the words right and wrong mean to us? In some ways, there is no such thing as right or wrong. It's all a matter of perspective. What is right for one person may be wrong for another. Maybe right and wrong are just meaningless words. However, as long as we are aware of it and can discuss it, we have a fighting chance. So think about it. That is not at the moment a thought crime. Yet.